I wonder, the next wedding you go to, and I don't know if you have one coming up in your family or not, or some of your friends, if you would get into a Dairy Queen bar at the wedding, at the reception.
I think that would be completely different and yummy.
Blizzard machine, you got the ice cream that is there, and the Dairy Queen staff that'll do the catering and serve it up.
Oh, so they bring their staff, not just send it.
Yeah.
So you've got to man it and clean it.
They're doing this in one city, and there's this one wedding planner that started to set all this up, and now Dairy Queen is actually offering this in some places where there's a small fee. They bring the machine, they bring the staff, and it's like, I don't know, $4.50 a cup, all said and done.
So if you have 125 people, which I would think would be about average, 100 to 125, that's a little pricey.
It's Dairy Queen.
Because it's a dessert.
It's a blizzard.
Right. So it's not like your meal. So typically at a wedding, you'll have, the wedding. Then there's an hour or two in between before you go to the reception. And that's where something like this might be, served.
The whole Dairy Queen bar?
Yeah, like the middle hour.
What would you get on your blizzard?
Me? I don't like frozen chocolate. I think it tastes waxy.
That's not what I asked. I said, what would you put on your blizzard? Not what you don't like.
I know, but it wouldn't be like the Hershey or the M&Ms because that's gross. Strawberry cheesecake.
What would Scott put on his blizzard?
Is peanut butter an option?
Sure.
They do. They put peanut butter cups in there.
They do. Yeah, they do. The Reese's
That's what I like.
Pieces stuff or the Reese's peanut butter cups they put in.
Yeah. No.
I want a blizzard now.
You can get one of them junior ones. And then it's just a little tasty taste.
I don't
want
want
a big one.
I don't want what she just called a tasty taste. I don't talk like that. Don't make me talk like that.
You know what? This is what needs to happen. Rob going through the drive-thru later on this afternoon and saying, I want a Reese's Cup Tasty Taste Blizzard.
I've changed my mind.
Mimi is chiming in, texting 800-447-7234. And she said, look, field day would be an option for schools. She said, I can think of all kinds of applications where a Dairy Queen Blizzard bar would be a cool idea, like at a festival or a prom night. And she just gave all kinds of ideas.
She kept going with it,
Totally agree, Mimi. Totally.
Here's an open mic that came in with the My HISRadio app.
I think my brother needs to do a Dairy Queen bar at his wedding in March. That'd be awesome.
And invite us, would you?
Please.
I wouldn't mind having one of those blizzards right now.
No, but it feels like it would be kind of pricey for that little hour.
Well, I read, outside of getting the machine there, because you have to lease or rent or whatever, that thing, and then the staff, because Dairy Queen staff does it, it's like $4.50 to $6.50 a cup, I think I read, depending upon the size of the cup.
Yeah, so
per person, per cup.
Right. And then if you got 100, 125, 50 people, that's going to start to add up. See, what we were going to do when my daughter got married, if we'd have been able to have that big ceremony, was have an RC Cola and a moon pie. And that was going to be the transition between it's a really Southern thing, an RC Cola and a moon pie. I am getting these looks.
I've never heard. Scott's even saying this is a thing.
Oh, yeah. Growing up, that was the treat. And I've heard from relatives of mine growing up that RC and a moon pie was the combo.
Right. And so to just make it that Southern chic kind of a thing.
RC Cola and a moon pie.
Yeah.
Yes.
Never in my life have I heard about this.
Yeah,
You
they
should try it.
complement each other. And that would have been the transition between the wedding, get you a little snacky snack, and then you go into the reception.
RC Cola and a moon pie. Ninja and Jake, is this really a thing?
I have no idea.
What was that noise?
I don't think they would have probably ever heard it. No. Not the younger folk.
No,
But
my
not
daughter.
the younger folk.
No, look.
I haven't heard of it.
My daughter's younger, and obviously
She knows all about it.
She knew
then.
all about it, and she was
She
totally
does.
down
Oh.
with it. Yes.
I don't know then.
That's
But
cool.
Jake and Ninja are like, huh?
I'm
Now,
sure it's in a
I've had
country.
a moon pie. I've
Yep.
never had RC.
But that
I've
whole
had it.
combo, like being a thing?
Do you dip it?
I don't. Ew.
No, you don't dip it. But you take a drink of the RC Cola, and then you got a bite of the
Yeah.
moon pie, and it's just typically
Ninja's
Southern.
question is valid.
Yeah.
Do you dip it? That's what I was thinking too.
It's like an Oreo.
Like, okay, do you know what a moon pie looks like?
Yeah.
Do you know what an RC Cola, the neck of one, looks like on the bottle?
You pour it into a
Ain't
cup.
no dipping happening,
way.
honey.
No. Listen to what Ninja just said.
What?
Pour it in another cup.
Yeah.
Oh, because I was thinking maybe no dipping, but maybe some squishing.
Allison said, yeah, RC Cola and moon pie is fantastic, truly a Southern, she says, delicacy.
Absolutely.
A Southern delicacy. I'm from Florida. I've never heard of this combo. I've heard of RC, I've heard of moon pie, but not a together thing.
Yeah, it was almost, I don't even know. I mean, it was always a thing. Growing up, we would hear about RC and moon pies. Jamie said, absolutely, it's a Southern thing, and they're really good if you put them in the microwave, not the RC.
Okay, I was going to say.
But the moon pie, because the middle of it is marshmallow, and so it would just soften it up a little bit. In England, they have a moon pie, but they call it a wagon wheel. Scott may agree with this. When you take a drink of the RC Cola and then you take a bite of the moon pie, the marshmallow almost fizzes. I don't know. It's
It does.
weird.
It does.
It's a weird feeling in your mouth.
So you still have the moon pie in your mouth.
And then you take a drink.
start chugging on the RC Cola.
Well, I wouldn't say
and
chug. Maybe a sip would be good so you don't choke, but whatever you want to do.
It was figurative.
Okay.
Don't take me literal.
I'm very literal.